Tales from the Solid Pack. Number 4. Medic Hero Chi. Written by Nancinator. It was a very hot day in the Solid Pack territory. So hot, in fact, that most of the Solid Pack members were all hanging out by the lake. Cyrus, Chi, Lavender, and Dispel were lying down taking in the warm sun in their furs. Violet, Stone, and Lakewood were playing with each other in the water. Violet always loved swimming in the water, and she especially loved splashing Stone and Lakewood with it. She pushed her front paws forward to splash the water to Stone, but she accidentally missed him and the water hit Lavender instead. "Oops. Sorry, Lavender," Violet said. Lavender chuckled. "It's okay, sweetie. I kind of need to cool down anyway," she said. The others laughed at that. "Hey, does anyone know where Blaze and Electrus are? I haven't seen them since this morning," Dispel asked. "Oh, they said they were going to go exploring in the woods," Chi said. "Electrus says she wanted to find those berries that she really likes, so Blaze decided to tag along with her." Cyrus snickered. "How much you want to bet that he did it because he wants to impress her again?" "I'd say about 100, Dispel joked back. Everyone burst into laughter again. Suddenly, they heard someone moaning in pain. They all turned around to see Blaze walking towards the group looking like he was in discomfort. Electrus was by his side looking very unimpressed. Blaze? Are you okay?" Cyrus asked. "I've been better, and here's why." He turned around and showed everyone that there were some quills in his rear end. Everyone winced at the sight of it. "Whoa, how did that happen?" Violet asked. "Well, long story short, we were still looking for those berries, and Blaze decided to take a small break. So he sat on something he thought was a rock, and that rock turned out to be a porcupine," Electrus explained. "Okay, Blaze, seriously, what made you think that porcupine was a rock?" Dispel facepawed. "I don't know. It looked like the size of a rock, so I guess I thought it was one," Blaze said. Everyone sighed in annoyance. "Well, anyway, Chi, do you think you can help him?" Electrus asked. "Sure can. Blaze, just turn around for me so I can get a better look at those quills," Chi instructed. Blaze did just that, and Chi got a good look at the quills. "Well, none of them look deep, so it should be easy for me to pluck them out. Now, Blaze, this shouldn't be painful, but it may sting a little," Chi said. Chi then took one of the quills in his mouth and carefully pulled it out with his teeth. Blaze moaned in discomfort and cursed to himself that he's never going to get near a porcupine ever again. Chi took each one of the quills out of Blaze's rear end, and sure enough, they were all gone. "There, that's the last of them," Chi said. "Now, the wounds should heal on their own, but if they look like they're getting infected, let me know. Oh, and make sure you keep them clean by soaking your wounds into the lake. Okay?" Blaze nodded. "Right, got it. Thanks, Chi." "No problem, Blaze. Oh, and stay away from porcupines," he joked. "You don't have to tell me twice," Blaze called back as he made his way into the lake. Cyrus turned to face Chi. "You know, Chi, you're a very big help to this pack. Whenever one of us gets hurt, you always find a way to make us feel better. I don't know how you do it." Chi smiled back at Cyrus. "Aw, thanks, Cyrus. I just love doing my job." "Well, it's definitely not an easy job. What made you decide to become a medic in the first place?" Lavender asked. "Well, when I was in my old pack, there were some other medic wolves who would help others whenever someone got sick or hurt. And that got me thinking, I want to become just like them. So I did some studying with some plants and leaves to learn how to heal while using them. It took a lot of practice, but I eventually got the hang of it. And soon enough, I became a medic wolf," Chi explained, smiling proudly. The others were amazed by his story. "Well, I think you wanting to become a medic was the best decision you ever made," Electrus said. "You wanting to help others really shows that you have a big heart." The others nodded in agreement. Chi smiled again. "Thanks, guys. Well, I'm gonna head back inside the cave now. If anyone needs me, you know where to find me, he says. He walked into the direction of the cave. Wow, Chi is a really big help to all of us, Violet said. He sure is, Violet. Being a medic wolf is certainly not an easy job, Cyrus said. You know, I feel like we should do something special for Chi as a way to say thank you for all that he's done for us. But I'm not really sure what, Violet said. The others tried to come up with some ideas as well, until Dispel interrupted. Wait, I got it. But we're gonna need lots of leaves, she said. Later that day, Chi was lying down inside the cave thinking back on all of his accomplishments with his medical skills. It took a lot of studying and practicing to be able to become a medic, but he knew it all paid off really well. Just then, Violet came inside the cave looking very excited. Hey Chi, we have something very special for you, she said excitedly. Really? What is it? Chi asked. Ta-da! Violet shouted. She then backed away, and the rest of the Solid Pack members all came into the cave with Cyrus, Electress, and Lavender all holding onto something in their mouths. They carefully dropped it to the floor, and she got a better look at it. It was a makeshift sign made out of a bunch of green leaves with some honey to glue it all together. And on the front and center, there are 2 words written out in the honey. Thank you. Chi was at a loss for words. We wanted to do something special for you for all that you've done for us, Cyrus said. It was actually Violet's idea. Violet smiled proudly. We know that being a medic wolf isn't that easy, but we sure do appreciate all that you do to help us, Dispel said. Whether it be someone feeling sick or getting hurt or even feeling dehydrated, you always know exactly how to help us, Electra said. Or even getting porcupine quills out of someone's rear end, Blaze joked. We honestly don't know what we would do without you, Chi, Lavender said. That's why we all wanted to say thank you. Chi couldn't believe it. His friends really feel that way about him? He knew that he was a big help to the pack, but he didn't know that he was that big of a help to them. It really made him feel special. Now he couldn't be more happy about being a medic, and he couldn't ask for better friends. Thank you guys, Chi said with some happy tears in his eyes. You guys are the best friend a wolf could ask for. They all smiled back at him. Group hug! Violet exclaimed. She rushed into Chi and gave him a big hug. Everyone else did the same as they all gathered together and hugged. Chi wasn't just a medic wolf. He was a medic hero. The end.